Hey everyone, today is Thursday, January 21st. It is 1:40 p.m. and the temperature outside is 0 degrees Celsius. I'm here at King Station in downtown Toronto. And the plan for this one is to head into the city's underground path network and explore around there a little bit. And I think I'll make my way over to around Front and Simcoe to finish up. This is probably one of the most requested videos recently on the channel. I do make a point to come in here every now and then and do some recording. And this would be the Scotia Plaza food court. There are over 70 different buildings connected to the path system. It looks like they've got all the seating blocked off to the left here. Pretty much every major tower in the financial district is connected, and normally I could have just cut right through here, but this is different. It's all closed off. I don't know if this is renovations. Actually, that's exactly what it is. The Guinness Book does recognize this as the world's largest underground shopping center. I had to think about that word for a second there. There's normally some restaurants on the left here, including a muffins shop right here. And that's where I tried to walk over to, and I would have came up that way. I've read that sales are down for most of these places, roughly 85 to 95% or 90%. This is Scotia Plaza where I am now, which is one of the tallest buildings in the financial district. Winners hasn't bothered to open, although I don't really think they can operate in this environment anyways. So I could continue on in this direction over to First Canadian Place. But what I'll do is I'll turn south and head into underneath Commerce Court West. On a typical weekday, there would be over 200,000 people passing through here. And even though it's just after the normal afternoon lunch hour rush, it would still be a lot busier than this. This location seems to be rather doomed. I've seen a number of different food stalls open up there. And just up ahead is another food court. Second Cup is open. That's kind of like a Canadian version of Starbucks. So here's the food court connected to Commerce Court West. And I could continue on in that direction over to the TD Center. But I haven't actually recorded this part of the path yet on this channel. So I'm heading down towards VCE Place right now. Or rather, Brookfield Place, as it's now called. And there is the entrance to the Hockey Hall of Fame. So this would be the food court at Brookfield Place. What I'll do, since the atrium area here is quite spectacular, is I'll head up one floor and take a look from there, and then I'll head down those stairs straight ahead and jump back into the path. There's a lookout at the Dominion Public Building, which is on Front Street. No passing. That seems a little ridiculous. What if you're able to pass more than 6 feet to the side of someone? There's a look at the mostly closed off food court. When I used to work in First Canadian Place, this was probably the food court I came to more often than any of the other ones. So this will take me down towards Union Station. There's a number of different subway stations connected to the path. You could start at Dundas Station, and then Queen, King, Union, and St. Andrew. And here's the entrance to the Union Station, or rather the TTC Union Station, which is the Toronto Transit Commission run portion of the station. You could grab the Line 1 subway or a streetcar. You could also connect to the main Union Station where there's GO commuter trains, GO buses, Via trains, as well as the Up Express, the airport train. So those gates would take you into the subway station, but we're just going to continue this way. And this will loop me back underneath the RBC Plaza. There it is, Royal Bank Plaza. The path is quite huge and virtually impossible to cover in just one video like this. But I think I've pretty much got most of it. If you were to go through all my prior videos where I walk through here. So this direction will take me underneath the TD Center and to First Canadian Place. It certainly feels like a lot less than 10% of the normal amount of foot traffic down here. Normally it's quite bustling all throughout the day. So you could head up to the TD Center courtyard right there. And down that way, you'll find the food court here at the TD Center. And that way will connect you to the food court at Commerce Court West, which I passed a few minutes ago. Probably a little more than a few minutes ago. But you get the idea. And here, I could go straight and pass underneath Front Street. Let's go this way instead. This will take me west through the TD Center I recently recorded a video where I passed through First Canadian Place. That Timmy's would normally be quite busy all throughout the day. And this will take me into 121 King West. Each section of the path is managed by the respective property owners. There's something like 35 different corporations in total. Where that Peak Physio and Rehab is, used to be a Subway sandwich shop. There's the Aroma I used to frequent quite often. And that kicks me out into the Exchange Tower. So I'm going to head that way into 150 King in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to do a quick loop to this area. There's the Mad Radish. It's weird seeing McCafe not open. It's the one place that's normally busier than Tim Hortons. And Cali Love. There's the Longo's supermarket. And that would be First Canadian Place there. And if you're not familiar with the path, you're probably thinking to yourself, this is a pretty confusing underground network, and it certainly is if you're not used to it. There's a very large section to the north here. You could actually take that all the way up to City Hall. Fall 2020, well, that dream didn't happen. There's another food court just in there to the right. And this will head me over towards St. Andrew Station. And into St. Andrews subway station. Even though I live on the other side of Line 1, when I worked at First Canadian Place, I would often come to this station instead of King Station. And the reason for that is by the time the train went from here to Union Station to King Station, it was often packed. So if you just head over to St. Andrews Station, you can comfortably get a seat. Of course, that's obviously not the case anymore. The trains are pretty much half full at best these days. And there's a look at Roy Thompson Hall. That's where you'd normally find the Toronto Symphony Orchestra playing. And this would be Metro Hall just on the right. I have no idea what that sound is. It's got kind of a depressing, deserted airport vibe to it. And it's a mostly deserted food court once again. So if you're wondering, I'm currently walking south. And the RBC Center and Ritz-Carlton Hotel are just ahead. It's a fork in the road, but you could go either way. It is quiet in here. Wow. There are bathrooms down here, but I'm not sure their status during the pandemic. I'm assuming they would be open, although the path is operating on restricted hours. I think I could go that way up to Simcoe Place. I used to go to this place, Tabbouleh. Get some very large portion sizes there. And it's quite reasonably priced. And this should kick me out at Front Street. Door open during normal business hours. There is the home of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, the RBC Center, and Simcoe Place. It is a proper ghost town down here. And I hope you enjoyed this walk through part of the Underground Path Network. Let me know your thoughts in comments down below. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.